Yeah. Tell
It
me
was
what
very,
kind of challenges you had with competing against like an Ozfest. Where was anybody trying to interfere with you getting this thing off the ground? Was she threatening some of the bands or yourself?
you know, we got a little too lucky because I spent about a year and a half trying to get this thing, and people think of the music business as this vast thing, and it's really controlled by a small number of people.
Right.
A very small number of people control 80% of it. Um, and without getting a band to anchor it, you couldn't sell someone on a concept, especially something that was sort of off the wall, because tattooing was not mainstream whatsoever
Right.
back then. And Ozfest's only experience with it, or Warped Tour, was bringing tattoo artists on board and it being a royal pain. Um, so it was sort of an outlier, and I wasn't in the music business at all. And when I found a partner who, we started to put a plan together to try to get some bands. And Slipknot was on that list, and Slayer and Metallica. We wanted it to be sort of a cutting edge, heavy show, which that stuff was more back then than it is now.
Right.
And so Paul Zukowski, who was my partner in this, he had put on the BB King Blues Festival for
Mm.
years, very successfully. So he had a history of taking these shows out and having them last for 10 years, these sort of lifestyle shows. So he and I went off to see the agents, William Morris, CAA. And our first, it was interesting because, he basically said, I'm taking you to this first agent.